My concept is always one for all and all for one. Like, so you could, what I would say to them is that no one's forcing you to do anything. But if it is to be, and Allah wills it, which He does, then you'll find your place wherever it's supposed to be. Right? 'Cause there's many people I told about this, and the ones who are supposed to gravitate to it. So what I'm going to tell them is that be yourself, be true to yourself, seek and find knowledge. And if you're sincere in what you're doing, the ancestors will guide you, and they'll show you what you need to be shown. And if you're supposed to reclaim your nationality and realize you're not Negro, black, and color, and be the more that you're supposed to be, then so be it. If you're not, then you're not, because you can't save anybody. I could only save myself. I could assist in the freeing of minds. But and trust me, you're gonna hear it on Iron Sheik 7, on the Damnation track. Anonymous, you'll hear what I said. I said, we led them to the water, made them drink, and you're still mad. Right? You could lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. But we actually made you drink. You got the food, you got the jewels and the wisdom. And you're still confused, you still don't know, you're still indecisive, you still can't make a decision. Then there's nothing that I can tell you. There's nothing for me to tell you. You'll just have to see. And hopefully you're around still in the physical and conscious enough that when things manifest, you'll see it for yourself.
What do I have to say to my peers in the generation that follows them? Noble Drew Ali loves you. Noble Drew Ali loves people. He loves humanity. I don't want to avoid making comparisons, but I don't think anyone would doubt that Mother Teresa loved humanity. Princess Diana loved humanity. And the average person wouldn't say, I love humanity just as much, and then go about their life the same way, doing what they do, going to work, coming home, etc. That doesn't mean that we all don't have that love in our heart for our fellow people, but these people expressed it, and they lived it. And long or short lives, they put their entire life into it. Noble Drew Ali put his entire life into showing his love for humanity. And for my Moorish American peers, conscious or unconscious, Noble Drew Ali was one of your brothers. And he loved you, and the time that he came to prepare us for is here.
What I tell them all the time, open a book up. Since we have modern technology, listen to a YouTube. I send people YouTube all day long. It might be one word that I hear that somebody asked me a question, and I'm saying, just listen to it. Listen and decide for yourself. And my little people, I'm all about my little people. My grands, I have to get all of this so that they don't have to be sitting here, staying wherever, years from now, not being comfortable with being in the skin that they're in and walking on our own land.
In the last 10 years since I've been out, this April makes it actually 10 years since I've been out of prison, mental prison too as well, as far as declaring my nationality as a Moorish American. It's been liberating and scary in a good way too, and if you decide to follow that yellow brick road, and you get to find out what's behind those curtains, you'd be shocked. And I know for some, the fear is there to deter you from doing this, because it's your birthright, and they do everything to stop you from getting to that. And like I said, with my own story. But what I have to say is, seek the truth. Like, I've always been a seeker of the truth, Like I said, if I was in prison, it's not like I switched up in any way. I studied myself more than anything, and ironically, in moral science, nobody really talks about it. Study, and when you're done study yourself. You know what I mean? And then study some more. So, if you're a studious person, this is, you'll be fine, And if it's not for you, if you don't gravitate towards it, it's okay. It's not for everybody, It's been said, many are called, but few have chosen. And yeah, I've chose this life, Moorish life.
Be true. Be wary of hypocrisy, whether from yourself or others. And if you're not willing to stand for the truth, don't speak at all. And nature will take care of the rest.
What do I have to say to my peers and the generation that follows them? I would definitely say research Moorish history for sure. Research that as just, I would say just research it as curiosity and see where it takes you, but research it deeply and talk to people that are knowledgeable if you have questions. I would also say be yourself no matter what. Growing up, a lot of times there's a lot of peer pressures. You want to fit into different groups. And a lot of the feelings that you have when you're younger, you may feel that nobody can relate to you because you are on a different thought process or wavelength than they are, and you feel strange. There's a reason for that, and you normally will be validated when you're older. So be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. It's easier said than done in your teenage years, obviously. But being yourself, surround yourself with people that accept you for who you are. And whatever you're feeling, study those feelings. Look into that. Whatever ideas you have, look into that, and don't shun them. Don't disregard them. Definitely look into that. Be yourself.
What do I have to say to my peers and the generations that follow them? I say to my peers that truth can't be ran from. You can try to ignore the truth. You can try to not accept the truth, but truth is. And when you hear the truth, you know the truth. You might not want to accept the truth, and you might not like the truth, but truth just is. So at a certain part of somebody's life, a certain space and time, they may not be ready for truth. And they might not want to accept truth. But when you hear it, you know it. So what I say to my peers is this. Take whatever information you can get, whether it's from me, whether it's from the next one or the third one, and keep what you can and discard the rest. Learn to eat the fish and spit out the bones. If somebody's saying something to you that doesn't resonate with you, don't argue with them, don't fight with them. just hear what they're saying, take what you can get from it, and discard the rest. Don't totally dismiss a thing until you've researched the thing. I say again, don't totally dismiss a thing until you've researched the thing. Don't say to me, oh, I can't believe that, because truth and belief are two totally different subjects. You believe something because you don't know it to be true. You have to have faith that it's true. But if you research something and you find out that it's the truth, the only thing you have two options. You can either embrace the truth or you can run from the truth. So for the youth coming up and for my peers that are here today, when you hear truth, embrace truth and don't run from it.
We have to know who we are. It's really, really, really important for us to know who we are. You know, I didn't know who I was in terms of my nationality. I didn't know who I was in order to teach my children about nationality. And now that I'm a grandmother, I'm making darn sure that my grandchildren know who they are. You know, it's really important for us to know. People operate from where they think they come from. I don't know if I put that quite right, but with this whole business about us coming over on a slave ship, you look at your ancestry as though it was something that was just defeated. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of people that came over here as a defeated people, and that's all there is to it. We don't have anything great about who we were, etc., etc. Now, the funny thing is here's the thing. They claim in the history books that there were native Indian people here when they came, right? In the 1500s or whatever. But then, check this out. If these people were already here, why the heck are you going to get on a boat several times, apparently, over quite a few hundred years, and keep going way across the ocean to bring other people here to enslave? That doesn't make any sense. Start looking at things analytically. Don't just believe everything that you read, because they're not going to tell you the truth. They don't tell us the truth. They've never told us the truth. They don't tell us. All the institutions are slanted against us. They don't tell us the truth about who we are. They don't. And we're talking education, we're talking religion, we're talking history, we're talking medicine. Why do you think we're in the state we're in? Come on. Don't take everything at face value. Always question everything. Always question us, too. So that when we tell you something, you say, I want to see the proof. Let us show you the proof. And study, 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 like the prophet said. And when you're done studying, study yourself.
That this Moorish National Divine Movement is our economic bloodline. It is the key for ourselves, our progeny. This is that we definitely need the support of the young generation, so that we can really move this movement forward. You know, so it can really gain root, take root, and begin to effectuate change. Right now, I don't believe that we can effectuate change, political, economic, social change. You know, so this is what I would offer, that we get involved, and that it takes really having an understanding of what this Moorish movement really is, and understanding that it is the economic, political, social key to our progeny and our destiny.
Of the 5 attributes, which one embodies your essence?
Truth, 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 and truth. It's like, know the truth, and not the truth will set you free, you are free. Because the truth comes, you can feel it. I'm a very high vibrational person, and I feel it. If somebody tell me something that don't, I'll listen, but I know it's true. I feel for the truth.
Islam.
Islam.
Out of the 5 attributes, which attribute best describes my essence? Or embodies my essence? Yeah, I was saying truth, because I've always been somebody seeking knowledge, especially when I came into knowledge of self. It was a constant battle clearing the mind of all the lies and making sure the right information is in there. Clearing the mind of all the lies, putting the right information in there. Coming to realize that all the things that I was studying, well, not all, but majority of the things that I was studying with a Negro, Black, African mindset was really lies. And then I had to go through all the stuff over again, and it was such a good feeling to know that I finally had the truth, you know. But I think truth is really that thing that makes me stay here and do this, because I know that it resonates with truth.
I would say love. This I am driven by that. My motivation, my drive, the time I spent researching, the hours I put in traveling and teaching, it's love. That is a quality. Juali said more need to learn to love instead of hate. So I am driven by that love for our people and that great desire to see them free.
I don't know if there's any one in particular. I really don't think so. I don't even know if they can be compartmentalized like that. I think each one kind of leans on the other four. I would like to think that I am a peaceful person. I like peace. I don't like a whole lot of, antagonism. It's not me. However, I also like to think that I'm about love as well, because I think without love, we really don't have a leg to stand on. And when I say love, there's all different types of love. You can love someone without even knowing who they are. You can love someone without liking them or liking their behavior. So the Prophet taught us we should love, you know what I mean? So that's something that I strive for anyway, is to love and love everyone. Here comes my daughter. Love, truth. Truth, it's something that I would like to be a truthful person, Love, truth, peace, freedom. Well, freedom is beautiful. We should all be free, right? Anyone on this planet should be free. And justice, we should all have, it would be lovely if we lived in a just world, If we did, things would be lovely. Very beautiful for everybody. But I don't know which one in particular I can say is my essence. Perhaps that's something that someone else can tell me about myself. I don't know.
Out of the 5 attributes of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, I would have to say love. Love embodies truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Like I said a second ago, I genuinely have love for my people. I'm willing to put my life on the line to uplift fallen humanity, to go from place to place, travel from this place to that place, this territory to that territory, to not so much teach, I like to say awaken, because this information is already in us. All we have to do is embrace it and let it come out. So out of the 5 attributes, love definitely embodies my essence. It's the love of my people. It's the love of the generations coming behind me. Coming behind me. And it's the love of the work that our ancestors laid down that forces me to continue to want to spread every bit of me that I can. So definitely love.
Well, for myself, what I know, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, it's like Voltron, they stand together. But for me, it'd have to be justice and truth. Because I feel like justice and truth they're a couple, They're Siamese twins, yin and yang. And it's important, like I told you, I'm a seeker of the truth, And once you know the truth, you have to serve justice. And that's the bottom line for me, I got love for the people, you know what I mean? But I also understand that there are things when you're in the front of the pack, there's things that you might have to do that some people behind you might not agree with. And this is where the justice and truth comes in, because sometimes people are misinformed, you know? So I'm always for the justice and truth of things.
I would say all of them. Because growing up and still now, there's a genuine love that I have for humanity. Like, I genuinely want everybody to have whatever they want, to be happy, at all times. So, and I want everybody to feel that sense of love for humanity as well. And growing up, I never liked to see children being picked on. I always used to side with the underdog, who was being picked on and stuff. I never stood for that, and I never really liked that. So there's the love, there's the justice. The truth aspect is, for one, I'm all about common sense. And to me, truth is common sense. Truth is mathematical. Truth is what the universe runs on. And with me growing up and Christianity not making sense, as well as me not growing up with my mother, I always wanted to know the truth of why she left. I always wanted to know the truth behind religion and so on. So truth was always important to me. Peace, once again, peace to me goes with love. And I like harmony for harmony's sake. There's some people that like the challenge of conflict to get to harmony or peace. I'm just about peace. Just give me peace and tranquility, and let me go and meditate and and design. And I want that for everybody, really. And the freedom, that's really interesting as well, because growing up, I always used to say, I want to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, with me and my family. And in order to accomplish that, you need complete freedom. So I don't want to be able to go anywhere and somebody say, I can't do this, I can't go there, or I can't do this, or whatever. Complete freedom. And then once again, the justice was just fairness. I was able at a very early age to be completely fair, even if the outcome would not favor what I wanted. So if I had a dispute with somebody, and whatever it was, the fair thing was for the other person to get whatever, and I go without, if that was a fair thing, I was able to handle that, and I would always do that. So I would say all 5 attributes.
Out of the 5 attributes, which one embodies my essence? Love, truth, peace, freedom, or justice? I mean, I can't put anything above love. But next to that, freedom. Freedom for me isn't just physically being free. Freedom is mentally, especially, and knowing that your mental faculties are gifts from the Most High, gifts that no other animal has, and then gifts that not even an angel can use the way you can use. So if you don't think freely, then you're giving your gift to somebody else to use, but it was given to you directly. So my brain power was given to me. I shouldn't give it to somebody else. if I'm being forced or influenced to think in a non-free way in any way. As soon as there's an influence to not think freely, that's that's an insult against freedom.
Out of the 5 attributes, which ones embody my essence? It has to be love, because that's why I think that's the first principle. Because love, in everything, love, it encompasses love. Truth, right? And in truth, there has to be trust. And there has to be love involved in that. If you're going to have peace, there has to be love. If you're going to have freedom, there has to be love. If you're going to have justice, there has to be love. So love is the ultimate goal to attain on this plane. Love is everything. Love is a lot. Right? And if we went with that one principle and that one universal law of love, then everything else will fall into line. And we'll be in alignment with the universe again.
Probably justice, although love is primal with me.